Alrighty, what is up, you guys? Today I am going out to a piece of property I've been hunting for, I want to say 4 or 5 years now. It's been a while. I mean, I've had a lot of history with the place. It's kind of distant family that owns it. We're heading there now. It's about a mile from my house. And today I've already got some salt blocks and stuff out there and whatnot, and I've got 2 really good bucks that have been coming in that I may know one of them. It was a buck I hunted last year, and I didn't see him after early bow season. So I'm hoping it's him. They're not fully developed yet, so I can't exactly tell if it's him or not. I ain't got very many good pictures. But there's 2 decent bucks out there that if I do get a chance, I will harvest this year. But right now I'm just going out to check the camera and put out some mineral. I know some of y'all like to save a little bit of money and you know, make your own mineral and whatnot. And if you're trying to get to learn how you do that, I'm gonna show you just a real cheap way. I know the other day I went to Atwood's and spent, let's see, probably about 50 bucks on 2 blocks and 2 small blocks. They're just, I bought a regular salt block and a grain block and 2 small deer blocks. And it's about 50 bucks or so. I mean, you can get them cheaper. It just depends where you go. And I went to the hardware store today and picked up a bag of beef mineral and just grain salt. It's just ground up salt, and should just be able to mix that in on top of it, and should do the job, I'd imagine. I mean, everybody's talking about how it saves money, so you know, I figured I'd try it out and see how it works, see if the deer like it and whatnot. So we're heading down there now. We're not too far now, so I'll pick y'all back up when we get out there. Okay, you guys are pulling into this backfield now. I hunted over on that side of the timber last year and didn't really have any luck there. I mean, deer were coming in and stuff, but I mean, there's a lot of pressure around where I hunt. Like, all the neighboring people hunt and all this other stuff, and there's road hunters and everything else, you know, so deer around here get kind of pressured really easily. And I wind up killing a nice 8-point on the other side of the property, though. It's a little thicker woods, and there's not so many neighbors on that side. But we're pulling up now to the little mineral spot I've got, and I've always kind of wanted to hunt this field just because there's always deer traffic through here. There's a trail right here, and down there in that bottom there's a creek that runs through there. It's about, that's a couple miles long. It flows into a big creek that goes down off the backside of town. So we'll get out and get the minerals out and show y'all what we're dealing with. Okay guys, as you can tell, I've got my just regular mineral block, and this is just a pure salt block. I've had like a corn something, I forget, I think it was an analogics block. I kind of smashed it up and get it ground in with the dirt and whatnot. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up this. This is 50 pounds of beef mineral, and the beef mineral, it runs you about, I want to say about 18 bucks a bag. This is the expensive. It got all the protein and everything in it, and just your regular salt, just your pure salt mix, it'll only run you about I think about 8 or 9 bucks, depending on where you're at. I don't know, it's just at my local hardware store. So let's get this. I'm gonna leave about a quarter bag in there for now while I open up salt mix. So actually what I wound up doing is I guess I bought a salt grain mix instead of just pure salt. So well, now we've got I'll show you guys kind of what we got here. I don't know how well y'all can see it, but this is what we wind up getting. There's chunks of salt and everything in there. It's nice and powdery. It's got all your grains and corn and everything in there, so you can see that. And then this is that it's the beef mineral mix. I don't know how well y'all can see that. It's got chunks of salt and grain and everything else in there too. So I kind of did put out a lot here. I mean, I don't know if y'all can tell, there's quite a bit, but I don't think it'll hurt anything. So set y'all back up here for a second. Okay. And I'm just gonna go ahead and wind up topping it off with this. And I've got my trail camera set up down here on the fence line, so I'll pull the pictures off of there so y'all can see that. But you know, you just want to kind of keep everything spread out. I'm going to mix it with a shovel here in a second and everything. So okay guys, so I just took my shovel here and I just kind of mixed everything around. Just get it worked in, get all the minerals and stuff mixed up. And whenever it rains and stuff, you don't have to worry about it all going away unless you're on like a real sloped hill, because it'll just soak into the ground and they'll even eat the dirt. I've heard people say they'll eat the dirt, and you know, it just kind of soaks it up into the dirt, and there's always mineral there depending on how much you put out or whatever. And you always have your salt blocks there for them to lick on as well. And it's good to add grain and corn and everything every once in a while, you know, just kind of keep them coming in, get them used to the area and whatnot. So I've got the trail camera set up over here, so we'll go check that out and see if I can pull some pictures off for you guys and show you guys what's been coming in here. So let me get these bags cleaned up and we'll get over there with the trail camera reader and I'll show you all what we got. And here's a little closer up view for you guys. You can see got all that, just got everything mixed up real good. So the deer normally come in sometime pretty soon, within the hour, so I'm going to try and hurry up and get out of here. So throw that right there. And if you guys were curious, I'm running a Moultrie camera. I've got nothing bad to say about it. I'm not sponsored or anything, but we're going to go pull a chip. Leave that sit. I've got the reader in the truck, so not a sponsored video or anything, but Moultrie, I've kept it out in the snow, freezing, everything. It's always took pictures. I've actually got it on video mode right now, so I've never used it then. So we'll see how the video mode works, and I'll show you some of the pictures that I've got from the past week or so. So let me hop in here and I'll get those pictures pulled up for you guys. Okay guys, as you can tell, there's two decent bucks. I don't know if y'all can see the one in the back of the one picture with the, I think it was a 10 on the right side. So I don't know if y'all can see the one in the back of that picture, but he's another nice buck that we got out here. I think he was here last year, but I'm not positive. I've got two, let's see. I've got two main bucks that I went after last year. One we called the acorn buck. I'll add a picture of him because he had a weird acorn. I think I want to say on his left beam on his G2. Had an acorn up there, like just big old knot. And another buck, didn't really ever have a name for him, but he was here for a couple of weeks. And then he kind of took off after early bow season, as I mentioned, but Okay, you guys, I'm just gonna slide this back in. There was a couple decent bucks. Most of them are pretty young on there. So actually, I'm gonna turn this back on. Okay, a couple decent bucks on there. They're not too bad. I mean, they're both pretty young. The two bigger bucks, they're both pretty young. But, you know, I don't think they're done growing yet with their horns this year. So, you know, hopefully they'll get bigger. and getting mineral out here for them. Trying to get them as big and as healthy as I can. So, you know, I honestly think that one, he'll be a shooter this year. I mean, around here it's always really pressured for the deer, and you don't ever get to hunt like really big. I've never seen anything around here killed over like, I'll say 150. Heard of them 175, 170, 175, somewhere around that range. And it's just really rare around here to get big deer. I mean, everybody around here hunts, and all the deer are always pressured, and everybody shoots 1 and 2 year olds. I mean, I've done it, but I shouldn't have, but I've done it. And you know, it's just how it is around here. I know up north everybody's got their own gigantic chunks of land, and y'all can manage your deer properly, but around here it's just really unmanaged, and it doesn't get taken care of as it should. So we're gonna get out of here. I just kind of hope that was helpful. I mean, maybe you can save 20 bucks or so like I did. I mean, I saved 20 bucks and I've got more than twice the mineral out here and grain. So hope that was helpful, and if y'all have any questions or anything, just feel free to drop it in the comments. So we'll catch y'all in a bit. Okay, I want to talk about something real quick. So obviously I've been baiting, you know, my deer, getting pictures of them and everything, and we do have a neighbor over here, and I just kind of want to show y'all what I just seen from the truck a minute ago. So here's my camera, right? This is the corner I'm going to be setting my blind in this coming up year for bow season. And what do we have here? There's a freaking tree stand right here, like 5 yards off the property line. Like, I know this guy, and I've talked to him, but he has got food plots down everything a mile that way. He's got tons of land to hunt, and he has to sit here and hunt our field. It's kind of ridiculous, but you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna throw a freaking blind up anyways, and I'm gonna throw up some no trespassing signs. So right here's where my blind's going. I mean, even if I wanted to shoot a deer off of his land, I couldn't, just because it's so thick. What's he gonna do? Is he gonna shoot a deer? There's no shooting lanes other than into my field, or the owner's field. I just hunt out here and try to keep up with the place. But he has no open shooting lanes for anything other than this field. So explain to me what he's gonna be doing. He's gonna be shooting deer illegally off of our land, or the owner's land. But you know, it just kind of shows to go what people really do, and he puts up, you know, posted signs or whatever. That's cool. So yeah, I'm just gonna hunt where I'm gonna hunt anyways. I don't care. I've been hunting this for 4 or 5 years, and I'm not gonna sit here and let someone, you know, do that. I mean, literally 5 yards off the tree line. I mean, he has every right to do it, whatever, but I mean, it comes down to respecting your neighbors and whatnot. But yeah, whatever. Not my problem, I guess. I mean, it is, but it ain't. So anyways, well, we're gonna get out of here and go home. It's freaking hot, and I imagine I'm covered in ticks and everything else. So yeah, I don't know if y'all have ever had any neighbors like that, but they're not hard to come by. So anyways, hope y'all enjoyed the video and my little rant. Sorry about that, but yeah, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Hope it was helpful, and hopefully you have better luck with your neighbors than I do. So we'll come out here in a week or two and check the camera again, just show you what's been out here. So well, until then, we'll catch you next time.